What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. We getting a little serious in this one, y'all. I guess I'm gonna holy fuck, man. I guess I'm gonna put a little bit of a trigger warning on this one. We're gonna be talking about some essay. We're gonna talk about some PDF file activities. You know what I'm saying? I never thought that I'd be making this video. Honestly, like, you never want to judge a book by its cover. You know what I'm saying? And like nerdy niggas, right? Like Boom, like being given clout, it was already crazy, you know what I'm saying? But obviously, if you know what I'm talking about, or if you don't know what I'm talking about, Lil Boom, certified chat nigga, one of the OGs, like the OG chat niggas for real. Like I used to be, man. I mean, it's not really that cringe to admit, because like a lot of niggas, you know what I'm saying, like back when they were like 18, 17, something like that, a lot of niggas were chat niggas back then, you know what I'm saying? And I was too, and so I obviously knew Lil Boom, and knew of his music, knew of him and Act's relationship. I never really saw him as a weirdo or anything like that. It didn't really give me those vibes, even though I didn't really like know him like that, type shit. But he got caught. He got caught touching people without their consent in Walmart. A couple of them were children, which is even crazier. Um, this is reprehensible, man. I'm gonna just keep it 1,000. I think that shit like that is reprehensible. I don't really believe in rehabilitation for niggas like that. Um, because I don't think it's worth the risk. Like for real, like niggas who be touching kids, like I don't know if it's worth the risk to rehab. Um, if they are getting rehabilitation, I don't think they should ever be allowed to be around any children ever again. Under no circumstances. I'm being so serious. No circumstances whatsoever. Um, I actually knew somebody who was arrested for some shit like that, and it was kind of like the exact same situation. Like I was Ack in the situation, you know what I'm saying? Like I had no idea that he was on that time, and then he randomly just disappeared, and I was like, where the fuck this nigga go? And then dead ass, I turn on the news and find out this nigga was on some crazy shit. Like, it was like that. It was like that. And he tried to reach out to me, and I straight up just didn't reply. I didn't even respond. He called me from jail, and I didn't even respond. So like, that shit's crazy. Like, I can't believe I didn't know you were on that time. I say all that to say that nigga did crazy shit, and he gets out in like 4 years, and he will be able to be around whoever. Like that's so fucked up. Like that should not be allowed. And I know that the death penalty is crazy, and we're not gonna get into it, but let's just say from my perspective, if you going around and you touching kids, you deserve something crazy for doing something crazy. And that's why, like, if you into anime and shit like that, obviously I am too, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people are into anime that aren't weirdos, but you got to be careful, because a lot of anime can toe that line, especially with the girls. It can toe that line between like kind of weird and just like not okay type shit. And so you really got to like gotta watch yourself, because genuinely I believe that you can not feel a certain way, or you can not be wired a certain way, and if you have something normalized in your brain enough that you'll think it's okay, like you'll become that. Like I don't know if this is a situation where Boom has always been attracted to minors type shit, or if this is something that has developed over time from like watching like lolly and hentai and shit like that. Because like, bro, it is a downward spiral. Like, and you really don't want to get started with that shit. Obviously, a lot of niggas don't even know what I'm talking about right now, but niggas who are into anime know what I'm talking about. Like, you gotta be careful, bro. Like, a lot of the characters that are in animes are like 14, 15-year-old girls, and they be showing all them titties and shit. Like, it's weird. It's weird. It's weird as fuck. And there are some animes that you just step away from. But on the subject of Boom, you know what I'm saying? The evidence is irrefutable. And he's actually on here, like, bro. When Ack was like, "You weren't in the cosmetic section, right?" And he just doesn't answer. And niggas be like, "Why is Ack crying?" Like niggas really be on Ack dick. Like I love to see Ack cry too, but I'm just saying, from a realistic perspective, obviously, if you fuck with someone heavy, and especially if you're academics, like, you probably saw him as a little brother, a younger sibling, a son, maybe, like, you know what I'm saying? And you find out that your son is on some weird shit. Think about that. Think about if you were a father and you found out that your son was on some weird shit. I'm disowning. I'm never talking to that nigga ever again. Blood or not, I don't give a fuck. I'm never talking to that nigga ever again. So, like, it's hard. It's hard. And like I said, Boone was like the Boom. Boom. My cat's name is Boone, so it's really hard to whatever. Obviously, like, as an OG chat nigga, like, that's crazy. That's crazy. Right? And it's weird to speak on this because, I mean, like, it's crazy. Even in places like Atlanta, I think the age of consent is like 16. That's fucking insane. That's insane. And then in France, it's 15. Bro, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Like, being a PDF file, like, it used to be not like, how do I say this? Not like normalized, but like, people were on that shit. And it wasn't really like, I remember just doing research and like, and finding out that this was not always a taboo thing. Like, this was something that was trying to be pushed. This was something that was trying to be normalized. Like there's a reason why these age of consents are so low and why this shit is so weird and why the media does the things they do. Like, it's weird. It's weird and it's everywhere. It's everywhere. And you really, I just wanted to make this video because it's something I'm really passionate about. You know what I'm saying? I've always wanted to work with like children and be a teacher, and like I just recently like discovered that I want to work in maternity. You know what I'm saying? Like with mothers and with babies, and like I don't know if I'll ever be able to have children of my own. So this has always been like a big deal to me, and it's always made me like hella emotional. So I wanted to come on here and talk about how just reprehensible and fucked up this is. Give my take on it, I guess. I do believe that he is guilty as fuck. I don't know what's gonna happen. I mean, I know that this is like older footage, which is even crazier. Like, this nigga's probably been doing shit like this. Like, been doing shit like this. Like, niggas like this deserve to be fucking hung naked and drugged through the streets, bro. Like, I'm so serious. I'm so serious. Like, that shit, like, that shit really gets to me. I'm low-key might wrap this video up before I get a little too emotional and say some crazy shit. But I just wanted to come on here and talk about how crazy this is because, like as a chat nigga or as a previous chat nigga myself, like, going online and seeing this was insane and sad. It was sad. And yeah, I guess that's it, man. Hope you're smoking along with me, staying high with me, staying hydrated with me. We smoking on this Flying Monkey Crumbs collab, the White Runts. You know what I'm saying? I've actually been reading a lot of forums and shit, checking out some shit like that, and like I do a lot of research on shit I buy before I smoke it, for obvious reasons, and everyone is loving these. Like, these are getting really positive reviews. They're probably mostly high schoolers, but you know what? Whatever. Anyway, hope you're smoking along with me. If you are, goddamn, I'm sorry, y'all. That shit got me hot. Boom got me hot. That shit is crazy. That shit is actually crazy. And then denying it, like, obviously he's gonna deny it, but that shit is so fucked up. But if you're smoking along with me, now's your chance. Let's fire it up and let's forget this shit ever happened. Let's go. Now, usually under circumstances like this, I would be like, don't harass anyone in this video. Don't go after anyone in this video. Harass this nigga. Find this nigga and dox this nigga. Beat this nigga. Kill this nigga. Drag him through the streets, my nigga. Like, just do whatever you want, bro. Like, no holds barred with this nigga, bro. Like, this shit's not okay. I am about to. Those blinkers are crazy. But thank you guys for checking out this video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss anything. Holy fuck. Fuck Lil Boom 2024. Kill your local rapist. This is rape, by the way. Just because it wasn't penetration, this is rape, by the way. This nigga is a rapist. Okay. Ooh. I'll see you guys in the next one. I love you guys. Peace. Fuck Lil Boom.